Hey guys, it's Luann and I'm here with a third try of making this video. I am really tired and I do not like how I sound. I sound like I'm just a boring pile of boringness. So I'm gonna try to go through this really quickly. I have a mini album. It's for a coworker who's getting married. Actually, she already got married, but it's a secret that no one's supposed to know that she didn't get married. I don't know why. It's confusing, but she's having her bridal shower this Friday for her, the bride-to-be. So I made her this little mini. I made her little mini because she is going to get married, I think, in about a year in the Philippines. So she's not really having a big wedding here in the States. So I figured I'd do something little because I don't know when her actual, wedding would be. I made the mini album using 4 paper bags, and these are just the cheap Target ones. And what I did is for the flap, I folded it over and then cut this piece off. So you end up with a page that's open. It's open. Just folded it over, and I just had 4 of these pages. And I was inspired to do it this way by another girl on YouTube who made a Valentine, and she made a Valentine in another, I don't want to say it's a card, but like a pouch. It was kind of like a pouch card. She actually called it's the Vintage Valentine Gift Set Tutorial, and it's from It's Only a Dream 97. And I thought it was really cute how she actually made the pouches, because she has the pouches and she has little goodies in these pockets and goodies in this pocket. It's really cute, but I didn't do the pouches. I just ended up doing this as a little mini. And the paper stack that I use is a DCWV Formal Affair. And so here we go. Here's my cover. Pretty simple. Didn't do nothing to it other than add some bling here, going across and all the way down, right next to the lace that I added. I did do my ribbon binding. I do have a tutorial on the ribbon binding that's like this. For this one, I used just one single piece of ribbon. It was 2 times the height of ribbon per page, plus a little extra if you wanted to hang some. If you want to hang some charms and to tie it off, because you do need a little bit more to tie it off. My back. There's some lace here on the back. Pretty simple, and this is all I'm doing to it. I'm not doing anything else to it. Mostly because I don't know what the groom's name is. So here's the inside. My first page here. Added some lace, little bling, and this is my first pocket here. And in the pocket, I created another pocket photo mat. So it's photo mat here, like that. And I have 3 little tags that are on the inside, and all of these small pockets have the exact same photo mat pocket style to it. Oh, and I forgot to mention that I have little Tim Holtz accessories here. Little pearl doodad and a little love metal plate thingamajig and a round metal moments thingamajig. Okay, so that's the inside of my first page. Pretty simple. I didn't want to go all crazy. And then photo mats for the second pocket, because the way I did the paper bag, you end up with 2 pockets. So here's my tag for the larger pocket. And I just tied off some seam binding on the ends there. And the back side. Have a little lace flower there, a little pearl. And I decorated my pages. Sorry, I'm gonna try not to go back and forth. I decorated my pages before I did the binding, so that's why on the outside my binding looks a little off, because I do have a 1/2 inch gap between the first 3 paper bags that I have. Between the 3rd and the 4th, I only have a 1/4 of an inch, so that's why it looks a little off here. I don't mind it, but if you're someone who's going to mind, you can just cover that up so you don't even see the ribbon binding. So this is my second page. Added some little flowers here from Wild Orchid Crafts right there. And this is a little teeny tiny flap that opens that way. And then I'm going to go back to the first page, sorry. On this area here, for this side, I created a pocket because I had these two pieces of paper that were not large enough, this gray one and this lighter one. Neither of them were large enough to, or wide enough to cover the area, so I just overlapped them and just created a pocket. I have 3 little tags. This one opens up to nothing. And then I have this tag. This is a Jolie's tag, and it feels like it's fabric. I'm pretty sure it's fabric, but I doubt that it's fabric, but it really feels like some sort of a canvas fabric type of thing. There's that page. And again, my little pocket, my photo mat pocket with tags on the inside. And here's the inside of my second paper bag. And for 2 of the paper, I alternated. For 2 of the paper bags, I didn't seal the gussets until I was decorating my pages, because what I did is I inserted these flaps on the inside of the gusset, and then I sealed it. And I wanted these flaps glued on the inside of the gusset so that it wouldn't interfere with my base photo mat here. So I did that. And then the next page, pretty simple. I didn't want to make it so busy, especially because the inside folds flat against each other. I didn't want to do a lot of embellishments or 3D embellishments on these because I don't like my books to stay open. I like them to, when you set them down, I like them to be pretty flat and not open, like they're chunky minis. I like chunky minis, but I just don't like them to be open. And my other tag here, and then this is the back side, and for this one the flap here was a little bit larger, and I created a pocket, so there's 2 tags here, and then my 1/2 inch space, or room for space for my embellishments. And for this flap, because this flap ended up being a little bit thicker with the folding that I did on that, we have a lace flower and another little tag with a stamp. It says "True Love Stories Never Have Endings" by Richard Bach. Open that up to 2 little tiny frames. And another Jolie's fabric type tag. I got these on clearance at Michael's. It was like 32 for $1. It was awesome. Then this is my favorite little tag here. I did corner stamping with some corner stamps that I have, and I added these cute little white resin roses. Added some iridescent bling stamped with Tim Holtz antique linen with some butterflies. And one of the stamps says, I can't read it. The lighting is bad in my room, but it's really cute. Oh, I didn't show you the back side. And the back side, right there. I actually stamped it upside down. It's this way and this way. And this is another quote, is "Love is permission to be" by Unknown. There's that little tag. And then again, my photo mat pocket here. They're all the same. Again, they have teeny tiny tags on the inside for journaling. And the inside, again, pretty simple. Just added a little bit of bling on the corners here. And I added only to the outside corners because it wouldn't interfere with the small pocket. My tag. And the back side. Oh, sorry, totally off frame. Then I added a little lace here, and for this one, you'll see it's a 1/4 of an inch space. I have lace here, some bling, and again my photo mat pocket. And this is the last page. So for the last page, I left the gusset open so that when I was, putting my pages together, I included these 2 mats or I don't know what you call them, these flip over pages, and they're attached to the inside of the gusset. So there's this one, and then there's this one that's a little bit larger. And actually, I didn't only have to do it on the inside. I could have attached 2 so that one folds on the inside and another one folds on the outside, but I just left it alone. And my last page, nothing much to it. I really like the idea of the paper bag being folded this way, and I was a little worried that when I did my ribbon binding, the pages were going to tear, because these bags are from Target, so they're really cheap and they're not sturdy, but they actually stay on very well. Again, I was a little concerned that they were just going to tear off because the paper is so thin, but it actually worked out. It's secure. I mean, unless someone pulls on them, but they're really secure. They're not going to fall off. So here's my little album. You can see it on the top side here, how I did ½ inch, ½ inch, ½ inch, and I did actually score a ¼ inch extra on the inside of my inside cover and the back side cover, just in case it was going to be a little bit chunkier, and just to give it more room to lay flat. Once you add pictures, it gets a little chunkier anyway. So there's my little mini faux wedding album. Hope you guys like it, and thanks for watching.